When they move together, the shot appears in the space they create. The handler starts up top and dribbles toward the wing for a handoff with the guard lifting from the corner. The guard hits the big, who lifts into the opposite slot and cuts around him straight to the rim for the finish if the timing is there. When the defense follows the cutter, the big can drive to the basket himself or shoot immediately if there is space. If the cutter does not receive the pass, the original passer lifts high to the arc for the outlet and the big screens right into the pick and roll. On the drive, any help from the corner leaves a clean kick-out three. Another option comes from the weak side corner, where a screen at the low post frees a cutter for a quick pass inside. And if the handoff never happens, the guard continues past the top, uses the big screen and flows into the wing for the catch and shoot three. The handler drives from the top to one slot and hits the big on the opposite side. He then screens for the guard lifting from the deep wing as the big steps in for the dribble handoff. On the catch, the guard can go straight to the rim for the finish. If the screen frees him on the lift, he catches and shoots right away. If the big does not hand it off, the passer and handler use screens into the corners and the open side becomes a catch and shoot option. When the big receives the pass inside, he finishes at the rim. And if the defense bites on a pump fake, he puts the ball on the floor and drives to score. As the handler moves up top, the shooter crosses the elbow into the opposite slot for the open three. If he does not take the shot, the handler curls around him and cuts to the rim for the finish. If the pass is not there, the handler screens for the cutter in the corner and the big screens for the shooter lifting from the opposite corner. The ball goes to whichever option opens first for the finish. If both defenders collapse on the cutter and the shooter, the handler pops out to the corner for a clean catch and shoot three. The ball swings from the wing to the top and then to the opposite wing. From there it goes to the big lifting into the high post. The guard who moved from the top down to the slot cuts back around the big for the pass and the finish. If the pass to the high post is not available, the big steps out to screen and they flow into the pick and roll on the wing. If the ball does not swing from the top to the wing and the big move to the corner to screen for the shooter lifting for the catch and shoot, and the handler can drive to the rim away from the screening action for the finish if the lane opens.
Hone into their approach, but refine their approach.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns.
With Rick Carlisle. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference.
Or sixth man. And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the four. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Bridges passes to Towns. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Next up, sharper reads, faster hits. Stay tuned.